But a controller, a lover, he is all over me. I lied to my girls. That boy is history. They don't know how he just turns me on. They don't know how he controls me. He's a controller, controller. My mama walks in, he holds the key. My mama walks in, the guy controls. Oh, he takes all over. Oh, he holds my soul. Oh, he completes me. Oh, the guy controls.
Controller there, controller by Bisola. Bringing us to 6 minutes past 8 o'clock. You are welcome to the program, The Big Talk. Welcome to Big Talk right here on Citizen 93.7. My name is Aliyu Ahmed Aduke. Well, just want to let you know that for those who just tuning in for the first time, the program is set aside just to keep you abreast and know what's happening in and around the world. And aside that, we look at topical issues. We bring it like the name goes. The Big Talk. We talk big to big issues, talk about trending stories right here on the show. Yesterday, we had a guest in the studio who actually came to enlighten us more on the genocide threat about from Donald Trump. The U.S. America, the president of America, Malam Murtala Muhammad Gamji was here yesterday, who is the national president, Northern Nigeria Youth Leaders Forum. Well, he actually was here and he spoke a whole lot. And I got some questions for him. He promised to come back today so we can continue what we started yesterday, because the topic is still trending. It's something that we can't wrap up in 1 hour. So it's still trending, and we have so many things trending. But the highlight of the trends is the genocide claim of genocide allegation against Tinubu, against our president. Well, Trump's genocide allegation against Tinubu was still trending, and a whole lot of people have come out to say a word or two, have said one or two, and well, there are some of our leaders, our elder statesmen have actually come out to say one or two things. Well, Trump's genocide allegation against Tinubu's government shows U.S. intelligence has failed. Well, this is actually coming from the Director General of the National Orientation Agency, NOA, Lanre Issa Onilu. He actually has taken a swipe at President Donald Trump, saying his allegation of genocide is a failure of his United States intelligence. Well, Issa Onilu stated this at the monthly National Joint Security Press Briefing held in Abuja yesterday, Monday, adding that he is not the first. That this is not the first time that the U.S. intelligence failed. He cited instances where the intelligence failed in Iraq, Libya, and Afghanistan. This is not in his words, and I quote, he said, This is not the first time that the intelligence of the United States failed Americans. It failed in Iraq. It turned out that there was no weapon of mass destruction and they apologized. It failed them in Libya and many other instances. So I'm sure that this is another error in their intelligence gathering beyond that. But we all are Nigerians, and we know that that there are killings in Nigeria, and there are killings that should never happen. Yes, we know that. We know that. So, well, in an explosive post, he actually said a whole lot. The phone lines will be open for you to make your own, to have a say on this, on the topics we'll be looking at. Yesterday we had issues with the phone lines, but today I think it's better right now. The number to call us on is 0903 2229797. That is 0903 2229797 or 0818 2222205. Let me take the last number again, 0818 2222205. That's the number. Those are the numbers to call, and you'll be live on the show. It's Big Talk, and I'll be giving you some topical issues, some stories that I believe you will want to lend your own voice on. And let's look at Shetima Akpabio, APC governors in Bayelsa as Diri joins ruling party. Well, a whole lot of a whole lot of gist, a whole lot of stories around the defection. I tell you, Bayelsa State Governor Duoye Diri has officially defected from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressive Congress, and Vice President Kashim Shettima led top APC figures to Yenagoa for the governor's official welcome ceremony. Well, Senate President Godswill Akpabio, Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun, Ondo State Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa, and not forgetting Delta State Governor Sheriff Obovwori, and Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma, and Akwa Ibom State Governor Umo Eno also attended, and not forgetting Kogi State Governor as well, talking about Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo. He was there to celebrate as well. And a whole lot of people are saying so many things. People are saying he defected because of one or two reasons, which I believe it's a personal decision. And aside that, it's he is a leader. He knows what's best for him. So, and also we have in the news, governors battle Wike as PDP factions jostle for control. Yes, well, a whole lot going on. Can you give me some seconds? Kindly give me some seconds. I will be right back as we continue with the Big Talk. Okay, also on today's show, on today's episode of the Big Talk, we will be looking at the story that's been on for years. It's been on. It just got back I think for like 2 weeks right now. The callback of the incident has been on social media. Everyone is lending a voice to it. It's actually a story about the young girl Ochanya. Yes, Ochanya, the justice for Ochanya. This happened like 4 years ago, and the issue now is the perpetrators are still at large. They were released after the incident happened. Ochanya was 8 years when she went to stay with her auntie and auntie's husband and the son. The auntie's husband and the son they started molesting her raped her to the extent for some years. She died at the age of 13, and finally, she died out of that same incident. Talking about the rape the rape incidents. The father and the son were actually involved in this illicit and actually barbaric act. And people are saying a whole lot. They're saying it now that what's happening? What's happening? The people involved, can't they just can they be arrested or put to justice? So it's trending. Justice for Ochanya is actually trending on social media. Well, her death actually, some people said her spirit is back to fight for for justice, and the entire nation has been saying a whole lot about this. I will want you to lend your own voice. I know it's not a new story; it's an old story, and that is refreshed. It's actually back on everybody's lips, on everybody's mind, and people are saying there is need for justice for Ochanya. Call us and lend your own voice. 0903 2229 797 0903 2229 797 or 0818 2222 205 0818 2222 205. Okay, and you can as well send a message if you can call. Send a message to that same number, 0818 2222 205. That's the WhatsApp number. Ochanya Obaji, the 13-year-old girl who died after being repeatedly raped by her cousin and her aunt's husband, remain one of the most painful episodes in Nigeria's history. The public was again thrown into discomfort when news broke that the two men accused of the abuse were freed by the court for lack of evidence, while her guardian, who happened to be the wife of the abuser, was sentenced to 5 months imprisonment for failing to protect her. Well, it's actually contradictory, and does it not expose the Nigerian judiciary and as inconsistent and unjust? That's what people are saying. The men responsible for Ochanya's agony and death were acquitted. Raises deep questions about justice, fairness, and transparency. Once again, the already eroded public trust in the trust in the judiciary was further shattered. This case could have been a defining moment to rebuild confidence in the system. Yet it turned into another miscarriage of justice, destroying whatever hope Nigerians had left in the courts. A whole lot is going on. A whole lot of information coming through, and some people are saying there is an insider who is trying to make sure that this case is being solved without any justice. 0818 2222 205. 0818 2222 205. That's the number you can go ahead and send your message on WhatsApp. I can see some messages coming in already, but let me just give you more insight on on Ochanya's case. Ochanya was not only dehumanized while alive, but continues to suffer indignity even in death. The conflicting verdicts in her case reveals how the judiciary and the government trivialized the trauma of rape victims. Recently, on social media, everywhere, some people that didn't have the courage to speak out, to talk about their own experience on rape. They had to come out and lend their own voice and say what happened to them as well. It shows how little value is placed on the lives of citizens, especially women and children. With such a ruling, well, victims of sexual violence will definitely lose hope in ever finding justice. I have a message here that says, "Good morning. Good morning. My name is Ruth from Maraba. I want to say the family of Ochanya should go back to court and make sure everything, go back to court and renew and revive the case." Okay, thank you very much. Well, the thing is, what if the family doesn't have the power or doesn't have the know-how to go about this? The entire nation, citizens are the ones taking this case up right now, and we're still waiting for response from the government, from the judicial system. Well, the rape culture in Nigeria for urgent attention. Across the country, violence against women occurs daily. It happens every day, often unreported because of fear and stigma. You know, most people, most victims wouldn't want to come out and say, "I've been raped." The stigma of people looking at you as in she's been raped and this and that makes them just keep quiet, keep it to themselves, and even the victim, even the rapist will end up threatening them and say, "If you do this, I will take your life. I'll kill you." And it happened to younger girls. I will say today to all the ladies, to all the parents out there, tell your children, if anyone touches them where they're not supposed to touch them, they should report. The fear shouldn't be there. Justice for Ochanya is what we're talking about. And also, we're looking at the genocide allegations by President Trump of the United States of America. One more time, the number is 081, I beg your pardon, 081 822 22205 or 0903 2229 797. 0903 2229 797. Well, okay, let's see. Okay, so we let's continue with some other topics. But if you have a say, you want to contribute on the program, the Justice for Ochanya case, go ahead and do that. Also, if you want to talk about the genocide allegation by President Donald Trump, which he intends coming to Nigeria for war, you can lend your voice as well. 0903 222 9797 0903 22 29797 or 0818 You can send them a message as well. So let's continue with one or two stories. Insecurity. Trump's military threats should give every Nigerian serious concern. The 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, on Monday said the threats from U.S. President Donald Trump to invade Nigeria with military force over Christians' genocide claims should give every Nigerian serious concern. Obi stated this in a post on X 2 days after Trump said that if Nigeria doesn't stem the killings, the United States will attack and it will be fast, vicious, and sweet, just like the terrorist thugs attack our cherished Christians. In an explosive post on his Truth social platform on Saturday, U.S. President Trump said all this, and Obi also expressed deep concern over Trump's designation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern, calling for diplomatic engagement between Nigeria and the United States. The recent pronouncements by the U.S. government declaring Nigeria a country of particular concern and indicating possible military action should give every well-meaning Nigerian serious concern. There is no doubt that Nigeria is experiencing an unprecedented level of insecurity with attendant carnage and the most shocking loss of lives and property. According to Amnesty International, over 10,000 people have been killed in Nigeria since May 2023. And as I have repeatedly lamented, the unwarranted and unprovoked killings of Nigerians is most condemnable, and all efforts must be made to bring it to a stop. It is equally important to state that the terrible situation is significantly avoidable with competent leadership and governance. These were the words of Peter Obi. And he continued by saying, while the insecurity did not start with the present government, what is most unfortunate is the lack of absence of competence, commitment, prudent use of resources, patriotism and passion on the part of APC-led government leaders to effectively galvanize and lead Nigeria where no one is unwarrantedly oppressed and killed. A nation where peace, truth, and justice reign. Those were the words of Peter Obi, lending his own voice on the obvious, the genocide, the military threat by President Trump. Still on the genocide claims, it's obvious. Opposition behind claims of genocide against Christians. Opposition behind claims of genocide against Christians. These are the words of Wike. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has blamed the opposition for the claim that Christians are being targeted and killed in Nigeria. Wike spoke as a guest on Channels Television, Politics Today, yesterday, where he described the move as politics too far. He, however, did not list one opposition leader or elaborate further on what he meant. When asked if the opposition was fueling the narrative of the Christian genocide, Wike said, and I quote, "It is very obvious, and I have said this. The problem we have today is that Mr. President's own nature of politics. You can see the collapse of the opposition. It will be difficult for anybody. The opposition today has seen that no party is prepared to challenge the president returning to power. What do? Should we allow him to just go in like that without challenges? We must do something. And one of the things to do is bring up such thing that will drive the country." Those were Wike's words yesterday. Politics taken too far. Wike faults Trump's genocide claim in Nigeria. Still in the news, the Nigerian police declared Sowore wanted. That was yesterday. This is the Big Talk, and I tell you, we are still doing what we need to do, telling you some stories, big stories that you can talk about. So I want you to know something, that the phone lines is still open for you to call in and make your own contribution. And this is what is going to be. Let's go on a break. When we come back, we will continue with the Big Talk. Wake up, Abuja. Rise and shine. Get ready to start your day on Sunrise at Citizen. Sunrise at Citizen 93.7. Join us from 5 a.m. to 12 noon as we bring you the latest news, trending topics, and the most music to kickstart your day. From politics to entertainment, sports to lifestyle, we've got you covered. Don't miss out on our interactive segments, contests, and giveaways that will keep you engaged and entertained. Start your day with a smile. So, set your alarms and wake up to the best morning show in the city. Sunrise at Citizen 93.7 FM, Abuja's go-to station for news, entertainment, and more. Sunrise at Citizen 93.7 FM, 5 a.m. to 12 noon, Monday to Friday. Let's get this day started. This is Sunrise at Citizen on a very lovely Tuesday morning. My name is Aliyu Ahmed Aduke. It's the Big Talk. And I just got a message from someone that he is interested in the Ochanya case, that he needs to know what happened to the auntie, that he didn't get the story right. Well, however, Mrs. Obuja was sentenced on the same day by the Federal High Court in Makurdi for negligence. Well, the auntie to Ochanya, that's the justice for Ochanya, which is something that everyone is looking at right now. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody wants justice for the late, will I say dreamer? She wanted to be a medical doctor, and her life was cut short by two men who raped her for years, and she ended up she couldn't take it anymore, and she died. It's so sad. It's so sad that such is happening. And well, the Miss Obuja, that's the auntie, was charged to court, but just for 5 months, just for a while, and she's out. The Obuja Junior has been on the run. He's been on the run, and this judgment makes him a free man who was running away from nothing after all. Yes, he ran away, and the court actually released them. They closed the case because they said there was no evidence. There should definitely be an appeal. This case is one too many instances of blood and on the hands of many. Well, 7 years later, we're still in dire need for a scapegoat. Ochanya is still in dire need of justice. And thousands of Ochanyas continue to suffer while we fail them over and over again. The tragic story of Ochanya Obanje, the 13-year-old girl who passed away recently after years of sexual abuse at the hands of her uncle and his son, is something straight out of just like a Nollywood movie. It's like a movie. One of the reasons why Nollywood, whether the English-speaking or local language sector, resonates so well with people in our communities is how real the storytelling is perceived to be. What Nollywood production like in qualitative production, the makeup for in the sheer quantity of the dramatic stories they tell us about. They tell about how people experience class, poverty, gender, power, and exploitation. Ochanya's story is like a movie that is a reality, and nothing has been done about it. The story of girls like Ochanya has been told in one local production, but it has been produced, turned to a movie, but nothing has been done. So many people came out. I actually have one or two friends, grown-up friends, ladies, who came out after they cry out again, the justice for Ochanya when it came back, when everyone is talking about it again, asking for justice for Ochanya. I got to know that some of my friends, my female friends, were actually victims while they were young. But they were lucky they escaped it. They were victims of rape as well. They had to come out to say it right now because back then they couldn't say a word. You know, the idea of stigmatization, the stigma where everybody will be looking at you as she's been raped, she's been this, she's been that. So please, whatsoever happens to you as a young lady, don't keep quiet. Don't be silent. If the person threatens to harm you, if you say it out, what you need to do is go ahead and say it. Go to the authorities, say it. But now the problem, the issue now is Ochanya's case is being at how we're going to end the story. The two men, father and son, that were molesting her are at large. This case will definitely be revisited right here on radio as well. We'll come back for it. We'll be giving you updates on what we know, what we've gathered, and the next update. We have 21 minutes before top of the hour of 9, and at 9 o'clock will be time for sports program where we give you everything sports, everything in the world of sports. Give me some seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, well, as we're gradually coming to the end of the program, The Big Talk, NDLA arrests musician, uncovers Lagos illicit drug laboratory. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has announced the arrest of a music artist, God's Power George Osanremu, popularly known as Teddy Boy, for allegedly attempting to receive a consignment of smuggled illicit drugs from the United States of America for his manager in Lekki area of Lagos State. Twelve Nigerian governors. This was yesterday. Just a reminder, 12 Nigerian governors, other officials may face U.S. sanctions. 12 northern governors, prominent traditional rulers, and senior judges are at the center of a looming diplomatic storm as the United States Congress consider a bill that could impose far-reaching sanctions on them over alleged complicity in what American lawmakers describe as a Christian genocide and systematic persecution under Nigeria's Sharia and blasphemy law. Well, this follows the designation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern by President Donald Trump and his instruction to the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, to act without delay. On Friday, Trump, in a post, made a statement that he's coming to attack Nigeria if the killings of Christians doesn't stop by terrorists. And some governors have been on the list, watched. Not just governors, traditional leaders. But the question is, I saw on social media yesterday, someone said, thank you for intervening. Thank you for coming to fight for us. I will want you to come again. There is somewhere in Nigeria called Ibadan. The person was calling Donald Trump to come to Ibadan. Come to Ibadan because house rent has increased drastically, and they need his help to come and talk to landlords over there to decrease the house rent. It was funny, Nigerians, we are always everything is we always turn everything to fun. That's why they say we are the happiest in the world. Nigerians are the happiest. Nothing, no matter how bad it is, we'll always try to see how we can infuse humor in it. So this person is calling on Donald Trump to come and talk to their landlords in Ibadan, since he's looking at the killings in Nigeria. The person is trying to say, since it no concern you and you don't put him out, I can't talk to my landlord for me now. A whole lot going on. And this is where we wrap it up on the show. Join me tomorrow for another lovely edition of the program, The Big Talk. My guest couldn't come, but by the grace of God, tomorrow we will be having a guest that will be talking about some topical issues, trending stories. The Big Talk. My name is Aliyu Ahmed Aduke. Good morning. Wake up, Abuja. Rise and shine. Get ready to start your day on Sunrise at Citizen. Sunrise at Citizen 93.7. Join us from 5 a.m. to 12 noon as we bring you the latest news, trending topics, and the most music to kickstart your day. From politics to entertainment, sports to lifestyle, we've got you covered. Don't miss out on our interactive segments, contests, and giveaways that will keep you engaged and entertained. Start your day with a smile. So, set your alarms and wake up to the best morning show in the city. Sunrise at Citizen 93.7 FM, Abuja's go-to station for news, entertainment, and more. Sunrise at Citizen 93.7 FM, 5 a.m. to 12 noon, Monday to Friday. Let's get this day started.
Many years have gone. I'm waiting here for miracle. I'm trying hard not to fall. Building a life that's meaningful. I'm ready to fight to the end of my life. My body, I'm ready to stand. I'm never giving up because from us not reaching it. Little drops of water meet the ocean. Cause when I fall, I will stand up again. Again and again, I will make it one day. Because from us not reaching it. Little drops of water meet the ocean. Cause when I fall, I will stand up again. Again and again, I will make it one day. Cause when I fall, I will stand up again. Again and again, I will make it one day. Because from us, I'm beauty made. Little drop of water makes the ocean. Cause when I fall, I will stand up again. Again and again, I will make it one day. Swaps. Oh,
tell your friends, make them come by as baby. Say you don't finally get baby. So make them all be getting ready. You know I'm coming through, baby, to carry your hand away. If not be you, then I don't want to. No. I don't feel like person to watch you. When I don't see, say now you are. Without you, baby, not begin. Me only let duro. Go tell your people, say I don't show. I don't come to carry you today. Everything with them be asked. Me and my people, we don't pay. I said go tell your people, say I don't show. Nobody go be standing my way. Everything with them go out. Me and my people, we don't pay. Me and my people, we don't pay.
I be you carry juju. Where they make me just they walk up for you. You they have me boy like Guru Kutu. Come carry me go, I want it all of you. No be by Versace, you know. All the cars you drive will make me love you so. I need you by my side. In a Sanka, baby, I would never let you go.
Hey, go tell your people say I don't show, I don't show, I don't show. I don't come to carry you today, oh. Carry you go, everything with them be everything. Me and my people, we don't pay. Me and my people, we don't pay. I said go tell your people say I don't show, I don't show, I don't show. Nobody go feast stand in my way. Nobody go feast stand in my way. Everything with them go out. Everything with them. Me and my people, we don't pay. Me and my people, we don't pay. Oh, yeah, give her the palm, me make she look at me. Baby, to find me no go hard you. Na 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 na. Now me they put on the white Versace. Yeah. Oh, I'm a Bugatti selfie there for ya. Back for ya. Cause tonight this thing must lele. In a get as it won't be you must carry belly. Allah we want it call him fair. Oh, nah. All the others go disappear. Hey. Go tell your people say I don't show, I don't show, I don't show. I don't come to carry you today, oh. Carry you go, everything with them be everything. Me and my people, we don't pay. Me and my people, we don't pay. I said go tell your people say I don't show, I don't show, I don't show. Nobody go feast stand in my way. Nobody go feast stand in my way. Everything with them go out. Everything with them. Me and my people, we don't pay. Me and my people, we don't pay.
Shansta Mix.
Shinny baby, for so long I've been waiting. Shinny baby, for so long I've been waiting for you, baby. For so long I've been longing. Shinny baby, for so long I've been waiting. So tell me when it's gonna be. When are you coming home back to me? I wanna know. Are you coming in June or July? Tell me now. Or will I have to wait till November or December? Chitty baby, when are you coming? Chitty baby, when are you coming? I wanna know now. When are you coming? Oh, Chitty baby. When are you coming? I wanna know. Shinny, darling, darling, darling. Whatever they told you, please don't believe them. Shinny, sweetie, sweetie, sweetie. Remember the good days, remember the good times. I am wishing, wishing, wishing to hold you in my arms again, where I can kiss your lips and feel and touch you. Many, many things, baby, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Tell me when it's gonna be. When are you coming home back to me? I wanna know. Are you coming in June or July? Or will I have to wait till November or December? Chitty baby, when are you coming? Chitty baby, when are you coming? I wanna know now. When are you coming? Oh, chitty baby, I wanna know. When are you coming? I wanna know. I've been waiting for so long. I've been trying to be strong. Yeah. I don't wanna wait in vain. Baby, when are you coming back? Chitty baby, when are you coming? Chitty baby, when are you coming? I wanna know now. When are you coming? Chitty baby, I wanna know. When are you coming? I wanna know. Chitty baby, I wanna know. When are you coming? Oh yes, I wanna know now. When are you coming? I wanna know now. When are you coming? When are you coming? When are you coming? I wanna know. I wanna know. I just wanna know. So many eyes, I realize it's alive. If nobody talk about you, then you are nobody. But I'm not true, them talking a lie. My guy, my lie. If nobody talk about you, then you are nobody. Stop existing and start living. It's not to feel what we feel. I was feeling real down cause nobody said I was nobody in nobody's head. I was the figment of what the media had fed. No true real talent, no street cred. And Two-Face said, brother, you feeling my pain. People gon' talk, but they don't know a thing. When the going's going bad, people disappear. When it starts going good, the same people reappear. When it's rough, I just puff, I just hold back a tear. I try to close my eyes and keep my eyes clear. Oh my man, there's so many more men. Don't even honor them. Jehovah go corner them. I'm so Obama man and God go Osama them. And just MC, let your success hammer them. They talk behind your back as you standing in front of them. Cause they know you special, you never be one of them. What it is. If nobody talk about you, then you are nobody. But I'm not true, them talking a lie. My guy, my lie. If nobody talk about you, then you are nobody. Stop existing and start living. It's not to feel what we're feeling. Giving up your dream, they don't know about you. Back then, they don't have a clue what you want to do. Some of them will tell you, some will call you Mugu. Just because I'm getting out to, hey, no matter who you be, they must talk about you. They will see them for corner just to dissect you. They analyze you. Some of them will criticize you. Some of them will idolize you. No be small thing, no. But don't know bad. I say like calamity, them they try to organize you. If you hear all them talk, you will confuse you. See me, yes, I hear them and I don't care. That's why I'm just living it up today. If nobody talk about you, then you are stars shining in the dark, 'cause God is still watching you. Life is beautiful, however you choose. Be grateful for life. Love is beautiful whenever I'm with you. What a time to be alive. In no matter the condition, believe in your heart and you go there alright. No forget say after rainfall and after the dark the sun will shine. Keep your heart, my friend, don't lose yourself. In the morning time the sun will shine. Do your best but don't lose yourself, 'cause in the morning time the sun will shine. Have you ever seen the love in a mother's eyes when she holds her